Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Brisbane by Night Hellfire. The Coterie had their enemies make a move against them last session. Valentina and Clayton, everyone after splitting up from the tower, talking about how the Justicar Lucinda was in the city and that they should stay away from Elysium, everyone split from tower in pairs. Skye and Lucy to go and follow up on paying Vulcan for the job that she had asked for. Ashton and Judge to do a little ghost hunting to find places where the veil was thin and start investigating what the Hecata had asked of them. Recruiting one such Hecata in to assist. And Clayton and Valentina, who were ready to start making their moves, start to make the rounds. Or at least two of those groups were accosted. Clayton and Valentina by a woman who seemingly decided to pull out all the stops in trying to make sure that they bled. Namely, by more or less throwing a speeding car at them. And Ashton and Judge by way of coming across an occultist. Each of these ended in different ways. Valentina was quite gravely injured in the ensuing scuffle. And for Ashton and Judge, well, they got to see a man get eaten by the Sabbat known as King. And it's in these things that Clayton sent out a message to everyone to regroup. But there are some things going on first. Ashton, Judge, you are still exactly where we left you. In the cavern underground.
Oh. We are. So we are.
What you
Oh.
doing?
What?
Well, I'd like to, after receiving this message on my phone that I barely use, I would like to try and grab the rod in the center of the room.
I'll
Okay.
try to help you out then.
Can you both make me...
Motherfucker. Alright.
resolve occult, please?
Oh, yes, I can. Is this Blood Abyss Wraith or Spirit related?
It is Wraith and Spirit related, so I'll let you add a +2 to that.
Alright, cool. You want to assist me with that? Judge?
No, he's touching the thing. You know, it's a resistance roll. He needs to make his own.
Oh, okay.
He's also touching the rod.
I'll also do one of these, which, oof, for hunger, which is terrible, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna try to rouse.
So this is +4 for me.
All right, I have +2.
It's 9. You just gave me one of my best dice pools.
Let me see.
Wow, that's a lot of successes.
And that's 7 for Judge on a crit. Okay. Hell yeah. We got some things that are gonna... You got some things that are gonna occur. Right. As you both grab the rod, Sophia goes to reach out to kind of stop you, but the fact that you're already there kind of just makes her hand slink back. And as you both touch the rod, not only do you feel it, you see it.
Oh.
This tornado of souls screaming and tortured. And whilst normally you would most certainly be taking quite a large amount of willpower damage from this, you managed to tank through and take nothing, the both of you. However,
Uh-huh.
Judge,
Yes.
there is a thing that's gonna happen to you.
Oh, look at you. I'm about to get a compulsion.
Oh
Nope.
boy.
I need to look up a thing very quickly. What's your resolve, Judge?
My resolve is 2.
Resolve 2, eh?
Yep.
Okay. Roll me a high or low, Judge.
You know what? Go high. Go big or go home.
You know what? Because I think now is the perfect time to use this. Allow me to introduce you to a little something that I picked up.
Oh no.
Oh man. What is
This, this right here,
Uh-huh.
this is a pixels dice. And as you can see, it rolls
What are you
directly
doing
in
with
the
that?
chat.
That is
You ask
so
for a high or
cool.
low.
Nifty.
That's a low. Okay. Then, here's what needs to happen.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Judge, you are going to physically change.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright, that's where those are.
You're gonna... oh.
There is a... You can feel something painfully tearing itself from your lower back, like at the sides of your lower back, that presses up against the inside of your clothing.
Oh fuck.
And it presses to the point
Huh.
that if you're wearing a coat, it won't tear your coat, but it will tear your shirt underneath.
Son of a bitch, I wear multiple layers.
And not only that, I'm trying to see what else.
I'm just waiting patiently. I could do some crazy shit with this thing.
I'll actually leave the changes. I'll leave the changes at that, because you can't necessarily see the other ones right now.
Cool.
Oh god, there's other ones. Oh no.
Oh god. So question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell that this rod is a fetter of some kind?
It's not a fetter, not in the traditional sense.
Like, not in the traditional sense.
Yes, not in the traditional sense.
Like, as if so, for instance, let's say I use binding fetter, which let's do, because it's probably a good idea.
Okay.
In this room, what would pop up in my senses?
Your dagger, something on Sophia,
Okay.
and whilst this would pop up, as I said, it's not a fetter in the traditional sense, but it would glow under binding fetter.
Okay.
But it would be like if your dagger has a slight glow, this thing is like the sun.
Yeah, okay. This is going to be very dangerous given my current hunger level. I see this tornado of souls, correct?
You do. Everyone does. You and Judge, at least.
How intense is it? Like, is it actively hostile? Is it, like, screaming? Is it...
It's screaming and tormented. It's not currently hostile, but you don't know whether that will change.
Okay. Because I'm sitting here and wondering, whether I should use Compel Spirit to tell it to cease, and how fucked that would be. Because this is, because I have a feeling that this thing might follow me if I just take this rod and go. Although, wait a second, hold on. Does this rod look to be the same material as the crystals in the corner of the room that's encasing this guy?
No.
No. Okay.
Similar, but no, not the same.
Maybe I could use this tornado of souls to destroy the crystals.
Dare to be awesome. I'm taking off my shirt. What the hell happened to me?
Yeah, let's have a chat about that real quick. You can feel something fluttering under your clothes, Judge. And Ashton,
Yeah,
you
no, I
can
wanted to
both.
fuck off.
You can hear it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just standing there, help me get this off. Whatever the fuck this fluttering is.
So are you so are you lifting your jacket to try and have a look?
Yeah.
Judge, as you lift your jacket, you find that the crampedness that you were feeling in your lower back is no longer there, but the fluttering still is. There are currently
Oh,
a set of white wings sprouting from your back just above your hips.
Oh.
What?
Fuck.
What the hell?
And these wings, now that you do this, you see that you can see more.
Oh.
Your height, so mechanics of it is this. For roles involving sight, you're considered to be under heightened senses. For weal or woe.
Oh.
Oh boy.
And of course, there is also the matter of the fact that you have two rather large wings now sprouted from the bottom of your back.
Oh god damn it.
Now, you can get rid of these, but it's the equivalent of healing 2 aggravated damage worth of rouse checks. And those don't have to be done all at once. You can heal one set at a time. So you can do 3 and 3.
This doesn't affect my normal health, does it?
Does it affect your what?
Or does it? Does health
Ah shit, Volvo's roboting. Give it a moment.
is my normal? Yeah. If it's a bit.
Yes. Yes, copy. That is also a thing. Oh, your health? No. No, you don't take any damage or anything like that.
Well, this is a fucking problem.
It is.
Oh my. You, my friend, look like you I would say angelic, but I don't think that's the exact word that you would like me to use.
No. But thanks. This isn't
Well,
good.
no, it's not, but we'll get out of here soon, I promise. I need to try something while I'm here. I will try to
I mean,
conduct.
might as well.
I will try to conduct the tornado of souls to tear through the crystal.
Okay.
These are just gonna have to take for a while.
Okay. That's gonna be a compel spirit.
Given now, I don't know. Given like how much dead things are here, would this be considered like a vein? Would this be a focus of some kind?
Yes, it would be a focus, and it would be considered a. Yeah, it would be considered a +3.
Oh, that's a stain.
Yeah, it is. That's a state that you can't mitigate, my buddy.
Nope. So you said it was a 3-dot focus?
It's a 3-dot. You would consider this a 3-dot focus, yes.
I'm gonna try to crit fish.
Okay.
That's 9 successes.
You can indeed command them.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to have it try to, maybe since my spirit wasn't strong enough, given that this is a torrent of spirits, see that if it can even make headway into whatever is encasing this guy.
Okay. You command the spirits to rip apart the crystal. And they do. Quite easily, in fact. However, you see that it does take several of them, and some of them seem to just poof as they attack the crystal.
The goal would to basically, like, I don't know if you've ever played Kirby Squeak Squad. I don't know why this is like the thing that I'm referencing right now, but to basically perfectly like try to like cut him out, like cookie cutter this man out of this thing.
You can. I said you can.
Okay.
However, some of the spirits
Die. Yeah, which
and
sucks.
And in that case, there is a toll they are going to try and exact on you for controlling them. Such.
Even with the amount of successes I got. Okay.
They did what they did what you asked of them.
They did. What is their toll, and can I roll to resist whatever it is?
You can. I will need to look at a.
I just completed my desire like almost immediately because my goal was to try to use the rod. Well.
Yeah, this is gonna be composure resolve for you.
No.
Composure resolve. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. One. Well, I'm fucked. All right.
Wait, I would like to enact something.
I'd like to enact something.
Calorie Mac.
What'd you say?
Calorie Mac. Salubri
Oh
Calorie
yeah,
Mac.
you can.
Reroll the hunger.
You get to re-roll your hunger dice.
Oh fuck. Okay, so 40, 10. Okay. Oh, you. Thank you, Jesus.
4 successes. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, 4 versus
4
4
versus
though.
4. They are attacking you. So luckily,
This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. I might need to re-roll the 1 dice I can.
No, it's currently margin 0, so you're only gonna take 1.
Only take 1 what?
It's gonna be an aggravated willpower damage.
I will. Okay, never mind. I will do that. As
They
yeah,
sup from your soul in recompense for what it is that you just did.
I will keep hold of the rod. I will point at the man. Grab him. He's important.
Hey.
Grab
Go ahead and
him.
grab the
I
guy.
don't know why he's important, but grab him.
They can't grab him, but Sophia
Oh.
certainly can.
I was saying Judge.
Oh,
Judge,
Judge.
grab him.
Yeah, sure, I'm fine with this.
We need to make a stop somewhere. We'll drop. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Giovanni. We will drop you off. I need to make a stop somewhere. And then we are going to go regroup with our friends.
Yeah.
I will also send a communication out, which this would be very, very uncharacteristic for him. But he will send out a message to his sire.
Okay.
I
What does the
found
message-
something. I found something horrendous. You might want to see this.
All right. What are you doing with the rod?
I was going to take it home with me.
Is that still the plan?
If he doesn't respond to me, yes. If he does, I'll take it to him, given that he might have more experience in these sorts of things than I do, or at least he would have a bigger library to research this sort of thing.
He doesn't respond
He
to you.
doesn't. Okay.
However,
Yes.
I normally don't do this in this
Yeah.
game, but I have
Yeah.
to for this.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Oh, really? It's one of those sorts of
Yes.
situations.
Yes, it is one of those. You can roll an intelligence occult, and Judge, you can even help if you want to figure
Okay.
out why it is I'm saying that.
I will
But it is
definitely
one of
do
those
that.
situations.
I assume that Abyss Spirits and Wraiths would at least come into play here.
Not Abyss, but Spirits and Wraiths, yes.
Okay. Intelligence. Me and my Occult 5. Let's do this. My newly acquired Occult 5.
I believe in you, bro.
Are you assisting me, Judge?
Oh,
Can
absolutely.
can Sophia also assist? I assume she's gonna look at me like, what the fuck is you doing?
She can. She can.
That's 5.
5 is enough.
Okay. All right.
The nature of this ritual is such that if you try and remove the rod, you will tear a hole in the veil.
Oh, so I have to leave it here then.
You will do irreparable damage if you try and move the rod in its current state.
Okay. Then I will leave it here. I will put it back into its place. I will then send a message again to Master Torrance.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's better if you see it for yourself, and I will send him the address to the tunnels.
Okay.
So that maybe when either he's feeling better from the absolute reckoning that happened to him,
Mm-hmm.
or that if he wants me to take him here, maybe he knows how to knit the veil.
Maybe he does.
That would be very symbolic if I had to work with the man I hated the most to knit the veil back together.
That it would.
So instead, yes, we would just take the man. I still need to make a pit stop because I'm at hunger 4.
Yeah, so you're gonna hunt. That's fine.
But
okay.
we will be taking this gentleman with us, though. So.
Yeah, sure.
I assume that neither of us know who the fuck this guy is.
You certainly do not know who that is.
Okay. Is he cold or is he warm? Because I would at least...
Cold.
Like, dead cold, or like, I've been trapped in crystal cold?
Dead cold.
Okay, so he is at least kindred.
Or he's a corpse. One of the two.
Or he's a corpse, yeah. Holy shit, well, I used the rod. I grabbed the rod. I got a desire done, at least. That's fun. Holy shit, that was terrifying. I'm surprised I got away with that. Don't know if you expected him to be free so soon, but...
No, that one was very much a matter of...
God, I have a migraine. I was fucking skeezing. I was like, oh fuck.
I might need to feed as well.
Oh, you and me, let's go. I don't think I can help you because I don't have stealth, but
it's fine.
That's alright.
So, do you want us to do our rolls now, or do you want to do it later?
You will do it. We'll sort that out in a moment.
Okay.
It is after it is after you leave.
I saw something pop up and I didn't see what it was. I saw something load in.
Real quick, I almost forgot. I will be taking some of the crystals.
Yeah, that's all good. You can do that.
Nope.
It is after you leave that someone else enters the cabin.
I see.
A rather sharply dressed individual who happens to be dragging along a unwilling individual. He would push her to the center of the room. And she would proceed to be grabbed, hoisted up by some of the spirits. I do wish my hand wasn't forced like this, but unfortunately, There is someone of much higher importance that needs to be here. It is truly nothing personal. And she's crying and screaming for help as this man holds up a hand and begins to perform something dark. Ashton Judge, perhaps it is whilst you are leaving the area, just at the very edge, you feel something. A jolt, if only for a moment. That something dreadful has just occurred. We are gonna switch scenes. Before that, though, we got you guys haunted.
Yeah. What?
If anyone else is hunting before the regroup, we'll handle your rolls now too.
Just do one of these bad boys, and oh, that's good. Now here's the bad part. I need to do one of these.
You do.
Jesus Christ, Ashton!
And you managed to hold them together.
What is up with this man?
Good job, buddy. And I would assume you're
Okay.
taking 2. Well, sorry, rather you drinking corpse, so I'm assuming you're taking 3.
Yeah. All right. Do I need to roll my bullshit? Do I need to
Currently,
take the gamble?
no. Currently, no. There is a negligible resonance in this particular case.
Oh, only negligible? Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, Georgia boy.
Oh, hey.
Crit. That's cool.
Yeah, that's 6.
6.
And you're only at hunger 2, so you can take 1.
Hell yeah.
I just fucking slurped a guy up like a juice box and put him
You, however, will need to make me a resonance roll. So 2d10, please.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, it is intense.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
intense, and it is.
It is. Fucking, I'm sorry. The way you said
This person is quite sad. Go ahead and roll me a d10 again, please.
Okay.
It's
4.
just intense. So you will be getting +1 to Fortitude and Obfuscate. To rolls involving Fortitude and Obfuscate.
Oh, damn.
I would also like to hunt.
Yeah, that's why I said it's like, hey, if anyone else is wanting to hunt before regrouping,
yeah, might as well.
If she's
Okay.
back, so I might as well.
Right. So let's go with Skye first. Skye, Lucy is with you, so Lucy, you can assist Skye in hunting.
Okay. We'll go about the old-fashioned way and. Oh look, you. If I remember correctly, you allow specialties to stack, right?
Yes.
Oh good, I've got 2 I can use.
That'll make it.
I am taking 1.
Okay. Now, Valentina and Clayton. Valentina,
Yep.
you have a problem.
I'm all bloody. I'm fucked up.
You're fucked up.
I know what to do here. Do you know what I'm gonna do?
Oh, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go extortionist style. I'm gonna corner someone. I'm going to find basically corner someone and like maybe God, I'm not even sure how I would necessarily arrange it other than frame them for beating me up. How could they to a lady such as me? I have no idea how I'm going to handle it otherwise, though.
Is this manipulation, intimidation?
Yes, it is.
Alrighty. I understand how you can frame it, so that's fine.
I have a dot in intimidation. I can help. I don't like
Yes,
this.
please.
I don't like this, but I'll help. She needs help.
I'll take it. So what's the difficulty I need to hit again? It was 5.
5, yep.
I might not succeed. Yeah, definitely would not. But let's go ahead and re-roll 3 of those dice.
Are the dice on your side? They are.
They are.
That's 6.
Cool. I will take 2, please and thank you, and I will go ahead and immediately try to heal. 1, boom. I'll heal another superficial. Boom. Okay, I'm done.
Remember, you're BP 2 right now. You heal 2 superficial per rouse check.
Well, wow. I'm all healed up. I'm fixed. That's crazy. Okay.
Now, Valentina. Yeah, it only cost you 1 hunger too. Valentina, as you're willing the blood to work to knit your wounds back together, it doesn't help your dress.
No, definitely not.
But it's as if you feel the way your blood re-knits your body together feels different. It's as if you feel the touch of someone else with a needle of bone, skin, and sinew, literally sewing you back together like a doll. And your mind cannot help but tick to Selena for just a moment. It's a fleeting thought. But it's a thought you can identify that may not necessarily be your own.
I'm sure she's I'm imagining that given how much this has been useful to me, I might just acquire her a gift. Though I'm not entirely sure what kinds of gifts she would want. It's hard to tell with blood sorcerers.
Especially one as old as she is.
Precisely. What could I acquire her that isn't already something within her grasp by some means? Maybe I have an idea. A fleeting one. But one nonetheless.
Of course. Then there is the matter of Clayton hunting.
Mm.
Clayton!
I'll help.
Thank
Whatever
you.
it is, I'll help.
Now that you look like you've been through the ringer, but you're not bleeding everywhere.
Yes. Given the nature of the attack and the severity of the car crash, he actually looks like he's okay for the most part. Hardly looks like he took a scratch, but it's obvious he did. So, it's manipulation, persuasion, and I don't have a specialty in regards to the feeding. Would you allow me to use negotiation as part of my feeding role?
You're going to try and negotiate someone into letting you bite them?
Well, not directly, but I guess if that doesn't apply.
Even if indirectly.
All right, I won't use it. I'm not trying to be that direct. Okay, just manipulation, persuasion, plus the aid of Valentina. This is gonna go poorly.
Gavin, are you telling me you've never persuaded someone to let you bite them?
No.
Oh, that's a messy crit. Oh.
Poor man.
Well, thanks for, slamming my face in it. God damn. Joking, by the way, but god damn. Clayton, that's 6.
That is
You
6.
can re-roll if you'd like, but you would need to get 3 success. You would need to re-roll the 10 and the one that you missed, and get 2 successes on the willpower.
Yeah.
And if you didn't, it would be a bestial failure.
Yeah, it would.
So are you just gonna leave it as is?
It means I'd be a little bit messy about it. And I can't be messy about it.
Yeah, but you also can't afford to not feed.
Can't afford to not feed either.
And if you bestial fail, it can probably get messy, and you don't get any blood out of it. It's bestial failures.
Yep, because either way, I'd be getting a compulsion at the minimum.
At the minimum.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it stand.
And let it stand. Wonderful.
Take it to.
Clayton. Hunger frenzy check.
Oh, right.
It's not because of your hunger either.
Yep, it's because I'm having a moment. No modifiers because I have help.
No, not in this case. The situation
did-
isn't controlled
oh.
enough.
You did restore your willpower, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Okay.
I didn't spend that willpower. Oh, Christ.
That, however, ain't enough.
Oh my god, not again. No.
Clayton, you sink your teeth in, and the moment that you do, the beast has had enough. You're owed this. A king is owed his due, and you are so long overdue. So it is going to take, and take, and take. And Valentina, you're definitely seeing this.
Okay. I don't got my shoes anymore, so oh my god. I don't exactly have strength to shove them around. So, I'm trying to think of what I can do in this given situation. If I do entrancement, then it would be at -4 penalty, or -3 or something like that, because frenzy is frenzy.
It's -4.
It's -4. Oh shit.
Or rather, he gets 3 dice.
Oh, he gets 3 dice?
He gets 3 additional dice to resist.
You would be at normal, and I would be at +3 as a resistance roll.
In the case of entrancement...
Okay.
I will also note that entrancement doesn't necessarily mean he's going to stop.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Alright, well... Clayton... I don't know what to do for you in this scenario, buddy, so I'm going... Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and, take my...
Valentina.
Uh-huh.
As you kind of watch this, there is a thought in the back of your hand. In the back of your head, rather. Your hand. Back of your head.
You put the stakes as hairpins, bruh.
Oh! I
You
forgot!
did.
Thank you.
You did.
Okay. I forgot that as a player. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we'll do that.
And as you do, there is still this thought in the back of your head. Maybe you should let this go. Lesson. Hard lesson.
You know what? There is a hard lesson to be learned, and I know precisely how I'm going to handle this. Clayton, I am so goddamn sorry. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stab him in his fucking back again.
There's already a hole there. He hasn't healed it.
Just...
Sure. I mean,
clear
Clayton,
shot.
you've already you've slaked 2 hunger.
Clear shot. All right, yeah. I'm gonna stake Clayton once more. Yeah. Melee, and I can use dexterity in this instance.
Yeah, you can. It's a one-handed weapon, so yes, you may.
Sweet.
He's not paying attention to you.
3 successes.
That isn't enough to stake him, though. You need 5.
Even given that she's staked me in the back before, I should just aim it for the same hole.
Yeah, because of the fact that, like, do you know how hard it is, especially in a combat situation, to line up a shot like that?
That's fair, yeah.
Staking someone just regularly is hard enough.
Right.
Yes, team.
Yeah.
Do you have a devil's bargain for me? I have to ask in this scenario.
Why, yes, Spectre. I may perhaps be willing to offer a devil's bargain. There's a few different things that I could do. What is the result that you are after?
State Clayton before this person dies.
I can only guarantee that he will not kill them directly, as a caveat.
Done.
Because this is the
That's
person
fine.
at the university, I'm sure. Because that's what he feeds on.
Okay.
It's fine with the caveat.
Spectre, please roll me 1d10.
Tree.
The devil's bargain is sealed. This person will live. At least. Clayton will not kill them. But
No.
someone will die.
Life for life.
A life
Okay.
for a life. But, and it is as if your hands move on their own. Maybe it's something within you kind of stirs. The missed shot will turn into a hit. And Clayton, you will again find yourself paralyzed. Now.
Okay. So with Clayton paralyzed, I'm sure he's going to fall to the ground. What is this person doing?
They're currently... Well, they're still in euphoria because the kiss, even when violent, unless you're Hecata, is still very pleasurable, but they are beginning to feel very cold and everything, and the shock is starting to set in, so they're grabbing at their neck, trying to stop themselves from bleeding, and they're going from pleasure to very, very scared.
Okay. I'm going... A series of events happen. Valentina keeps scissors on her. It's not her preferred choice of weapon because she prefers not to cause bleeding, because bleeding ruins the fabric. She does keep scissors on her. And draws them. She is going to cut Clayton's finger. And I need to make a rouse check again. I'm gonna burn through my hunger again. God damn it! Whatever, I'm healed at least. That's a start. And the rouse was for entrancement. And I'm using entrancement with a deliberate intent. I'm going to look this person in the eyes. And I'm going to say sweetly to them, you don't have to be scared. Everything will be all right. Trust in what it is that we can provide you. What has been taken will be given back. Just taste it. She holds Clayton's hand up to this person for them to sip of his blood. You don't get a choice in this anymore, Clayton. You will take responsibility for what you have done.
Wow, hard lesson indeed. God damn. I'm genuinely fucking impressed. Holy shit.
This is upholding the guilty must be punished and uphold the norms of nobility. I am assigning him a serf. He doesn't get a say in it.
Yeah. That.
Oh my god.
That makes sense.
And this handles any sort of masquerade breaches as well, because as long as the ghoul is his, it'll be managed. I will roll the roll that needs to be rolled.
I can guarantee we're just gonna take half here because this is first off, it's gonna be a manipulation persuasion plus your presence. Which at a minimum, they're not gonna be able. You're gonna roll them. Yeah. And because like they're working, like their resistance pool for that's gonna be working at a total of maybe 5 dice at most.
Trust in me.
So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, okay. And that is indeed gonna mitigate the stains that you would have otherwise taken from this. Clayton, because you are aware still, it's paralysis, it's not torpor.
Right.
You hear the words. And you can't help but watch as Valentina feeds this person your blood and they lap at your finger. The wound on their neck knits immediately, more or less. And maybe there's a look of self-revulsion. But there's also something else in there, because tasting of the blood of kings comes with a flood of power. A certain toughness. A certain grace that is unnatural.
Now, I do have to ask, as I'm only blood potency 1, I can only have 1 ghoul.
Not true. You can have that's for vampires, blood bonded vampires. Humans, you can have as many as you can manage.
That was the whole thing about blood potency, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, it's you can only have a number of blood bonds with vampires equal to your blood potency.
Okay. I thought that also applied to humans too.
No, mortals you can have as many as you can manage.
Yeah,
Because
otherwise
you wouldn't be able to have like those vampires that have like armies of ghouls at their disposal.
Okay.
Where is it? Yeah, vampires use ghouls as retainers where loyalty outweighs keeping the masquerade, since a single kindred can blood bond as many ghouls as they can manage.
Okay.
Page 234. But that feeding is certainly done. Valentina, what would you like this person to do?
I don't exactly have any of the
They're
medicinal
still under your
knowledge.
entrancements, sir.
Yes. And with the euphoria, I imagine they're going through, having known the taste of Mr. Wellsworth, I pull out a card from his pocket, hand it to them, and bring my finger to their lips, wiping off just a little bit of blood that still lingers there. And I explain to them, everything that you've seen tonight, and everything you will see in the future is going to just be between us regarding this particular event. And I want you to know, tonight, whether you understand it or not, this man here, he is your savior. I know it was frightening. It was confusing. But every pain and sorrow you had known will forever be knit. You will be changed. A better man.
I mean, to be fair, I hadn't necessarily expected you to ghoul this person, so I hadn't thought of, like, actual gender or anything like that, but I'm gonna have to
Okay.
now.
A better person. There we go. Better whatever
Yeah,
flavor you are.
Yeah, that's fine, it's whatever. I was just like, holy shit. But no, they nod kind of emphatically, because they're under your spell still right now.
If you have any doubts, I want you to know you may always call us. Both of our numbers are on here. Call us.
And they just slowly nod in understanding. Too shocked to speak, between the euphoria, the lingering pain in their neck, the fact that they just tasted blood, and the tension between you and this person at this moment, given your proximity.
Yep. And satisfied with that, I just say, very good. Now, going to bring your lord here, your dear friend, and we're going to bring him back out to the car. We're going to pretend he's just a little bit drunk. And so Valentina's going to requisition the help of this person to bring a, air quotes, drunk Clayton outside, grabbing a random jacket that is just miscellaneously at the lost and found in this particular office, and throwing it over him to hide the stake.
Yep, okay. And then you're gonna call an Uber to SafeNet Towers?
Oh no, I'm going to we're not calling an Uber.
We don't have a car anymore. We're walking.
Fuck. I'm gonna go through Clayton's fucking phone.
Yeah.
Use his own thumb to unlock the security. I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna call his other ghoul.
Yeah, okay.
Just
Alright, so you do make a call to Allison. And Allison does pick up. I only just sent in the claim, Clayton. What's up?
Miss Allison,
Uh,
your dear
Miss
friend here.
Visage.
Yes, Mr. Wellsworth is not quite himself at the moment. Could you send a vehicle pronto?
Yeah, sure. Can you give me an address?
And she will give the address.
Yeah, I'll send a member of security out in one of the vehicles to come pick him up. Is he okay?
He's a little messy. Make sure this person is going to be very, very quiet. It's of a nature. Confidential. You'll see when we return him.
I'll come and pick him up.
Preferably.
Yeah, I'll see you soon. Beep.
And she, upon the hang up, she's going to put Clayton's phone back into his pocket. And she's just gonna gently pat his back like,
Valentina.
she really is very good at her job.
Valentina. Before you put the phone back into Mr. Wellsworth's pocket, there is a text that buzzes on the phone.
You're using that ominous voice. I'm curious. I don't mean to be nosy. She'll glance at it.
It's from the hospital. It's a death notice. You can't see a name, but it's a death notice.
She will put the phone back into Clayton's pocket. She knows who that's for. Fuck.
And it is with the car beginning to roll up towards your position that we're going to quickly take a little bit of a break because I need to do an emotional check-in. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back to Brisbane by Night Hellfire. It's already been a very interesting evening for poor Clayton and poor Valentina. And it's about to get even more so. Allison has arrived with the car. And without a lot of word, she's going to help Valentina get the staked Clayton inside the car. Before opening the door for Valentina herself to get into the back and her into the front. Oh my, you both look like you've been through hell.
Extraordinarily exciting night. You can understand why I requested the discretion.
Yeah, so glad this thing has tinted windows. Look, well, I'll get you both back to the tower.
Good. Thank you. Miss Geraldson, was it?
Yeah,
Just
you can just call me Allison. It's fine.
Allison. Thank you. You are indeed a spectacular individual. Now then. And Valentina is going to turn to Clayton at that point and pull out the stake once more.
Yep, and the car begins to roll out, and Clayton, locomotion returns to your limbs. and you again have control. For the second time this evening.
Rather unpleasant, that.
Valentina just pulls out a handkerchief from her pocket and begins cleaning the vitae off the steak. I really should apologize to you.
Yes, I would rather think so.
I would hope you understand my sentiment, Mr. Wellsworth.
Maybe I don't, so enlighten me.
The nights began with you asking, threatening, that you would lay hands upon your own coterie mates. And then I observe you attack an innocent, lose your mind and sense of self, and I should have to stake you the first time. We call the ambulance, we send them on their way. First problem at the university. First attack. And then it happens again, after we'd already been attacked, after complications arose. And certainly enough, there will be problems that arise as a result of that.
As I'm aware.
Tensions would be high. But then you go and do it again. Tell me, am I to allow you to leave a trail of bodies when you've already professed that there is an Justicar in the city?
After having such a moment as we've had previously, when I was speaking to you privately about my concerns going on in this city, as of right now, you can understand that I'm at my wit's end.
I can. My apologies is first and foremost that you are at such a disposition.
But that's not my concern right now. My concern is that you did something against my will. I had no choice in the matter. You fed
Neither did
my vitae to another being. How dare you make that choice for me?
the choice is made because you lack any actual composure. Mr. Wellsworth, understand, please, that if you were to be my counsel, then now I will stand by your dignitas. And I will protect it. Whether you want me to or not. In this given scenario, your failures amount to us, amount to the coterie, and amount to our mission. I apologize I had to make that decision for you, but I am not going to make you forget what your calling is. I'm not going to allow you that.
You think that I'm not already aware of the burden on my shoulders?
Whether you are or not, you mismanage it.
How dare you?
I don't wanna do that.
If you have to roll another frenzy check and he does it to her again, she's...
I'm not
If he
forcing that
frenzies.
right now, but be careful because that is technically currently on the table.
Yeah. If he frenzies and fails, though, that would be oof.
Miss Visage, I would consider your position very carefully right now. Because right now you have stolen autonomy from me, and I am rather angry at you. So speak carefully. If you decide to speak any more in this vehicle right now. I will not speak of it in front of the others, you have my word. But I really hope you know what you're doing. Because otherwise I would think you compromised.
Me. You think of me as compromised.
I may.
You already do. You spoke it, therefore it is. So then, Mr. Wellsworth, if you truly think that I should have went ahead and allowed you to kill that man, she hands the stake into his palm.
You
Drive it through my heart.
You treat me as if I don't know what I'm doing. It is not the first time, and it certainly won't be the last. It's nothing I haven't handled before. I'm not saying it was the right choice, I'm not saying it was the wrong choice. We are monsters. It happens. That's not the part I'm angry about. You blood bonded someone against my will, and I will not have that again.
Then tell me, would you rather I take the bond? I will do it. It is as you ask. I'm not above repenting for my decisions, Mr. Wellsworth.
It was not your decision to make.
There are plenty of decisions that will always be made for you.
I am fully aware of that. I want to trust you, Valentina. something that you're going to do to me without my say-so, then how can I? How do I know that you're not going to do something that will breach that even further on me? If I'm to be your counsel, it's a slippery slope. Power.
I suppose you tell me. I could give you my oath. And I would. But you would not be satisfied with just that, would you? But I should not do that again.
I put a great deal of value on one's word. Especially my own. So if you give me your word, then I will trust you. But know that if you betray that word, I will not forgive you. Leader or not.
He thinks about it for a long moment.
And he just begins to stare out the side of the car.
There's... In her mind, she almost feels like a word alone would be shallow. There is ultimately always a price to pay. There is ultimately always an inevitability to manipulate another, especially those of your own council, your court, your people. Given all circumstances, Clayton would not want any other form of oath. Perhaps that's also part of why it feels shallow. Mr. Wellsworth.
Yes.
I do not share your sentiments, and that an oath alone is sufficient. I have been through the courts of Paris, and they have proven cheap. The reality is that we are, in fact, monsters. Manipulations will be made. There will be circumstances where either of us would be swayed against each other. You would not pierce my heart. You would not tell me to take another and take on the burden that which I have forced upon you. You would not take any other symbol. So I pose an alternative. Words alone are not enough. Therefore, we must mark it with blood. If I am to swear fealty and offer my words, you shall do the same.
No. I will not have you bound to me like that.
Then you don't trust me.
No.
It's at this point that the car pulls up in front of the into the parking lot in the towers.
It's because I believe that if I can't persuade you of your own volition to trust me, then I have no business commanding you. It is something my sire has instilled in me.
Strange sense of pride, that is.
After all, most of
You
the
pulled it?
Camarilla frowns upon blood bonds to begin with. So I won't have it.
It's an interesting thing that you bring up, blood bonds. Because you pull up, Allison pulls the car into the parking lot.
Valentina will probably take a pointed look at Allison in question, and then back to Clayton. Very curious sense of pride, that is. And I suppose I shall do what I can. Mr. Wellsworth, you have my oath it won't happen again. This instance, and your autonomy. Should you want me to take the man under my wing, I will.
It's now that Allison speaks up. Although something's off. The cadence, the tone, the voice is hers, but the tone and the cadence and the way that she speaks isn't. Clearly, because you know her pretty well, Clayton. What is the autonomy of a beast?
What?
And you see Allison's head tilt towards the two of you, and you see her eyes are not that regular silvery color. They're red.
Allison?
I've been listening, you know.
Who are you?
A single warning, Mr. Wellsworth. Given I have been watching the events of this evening transpire, on matters of autonomy, given your track record at the moment, I would highly suggest you mind your fucking tongue. lest someone come and rip it from your head.
Do I recognize
And
the cadence?
make me an intelligence politics.
Oh boy. Would my politics of the Camarilla come into play?
Yes. Yes, it would.
Oh, great. 4.
Oh, you recognize this cadence. It's Selena.
Great.
And you can tell by looking into Allison's eyes that they're not that silver, they're that red, that there is a spark of recognition within you. As you realize, sure, you're talking to Allison's body, but the mind that you're speaking to behind it is not your ghoul.
And Valentina is just dead silent for a second for the longest time.
Yeah,
She's
and
shocked.
Clayton, in recognition, also remains quiet.
You have been testing my patience, Mr. Wellsworth. Stop. And Allison's gonna slump forward.
Oh, I'm gonna catch her. I don't want her to hurt herself.
And and you see that she kind of bolts upright, undoes the seatbelt, unlocks the doors of the car, gets out of the car, runs to a nearby corner, and you hear.
I'm going to get out of the car and go check on her.
Valentina is still just kind of shaken. She just like she dropped the little stakes and she slowly reaches down and picks them back up off the floor. He does her hair back up like, oh dear. And she will also exit the vehicle at that point.
Yep.
Are you all right? He says to Allison.
It's nauseous all of a sudden. But yeah, no, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's just a little nausea.
Because you weren't yourself a moment ago.
What do you mean? It's very clear she has no recollection of what just happened.
You don't recall.
No.
Maybe that's for the better. Come along.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get myself a drink of water when we get upstairs.
Yeah, I'm expecting the others to arrive any moment now.
And such that it is that as you go up the elevator, it stops on the ground floor. And what the? I choose all 4, thank you. The other 4.
Don't forget about the body we have.
Yeah, okay.
You walked in the front door with that?
We have a
probably.
tarp.
I mean, to be fair, his eyes are open, so technically he doesn't really look dead right now. He just kind of looks floppy.
All right.
Oh my dear God! Oh, ghastly! Mr.
It's-
Sacks, why would you bring your leftovers with you?
And he just puts the finger directly onto her lips.
Don't no! You're touching me with a dead thing. No.
No, shush. We will explain when we get upstairs.
The elevator
do
doors
we
have been
have
long
a
closed by now.
story? Do we have a story to tell?
Oh,
You know, I tried to convince him not to bring it into the front door, and he ignored me.
I have a feeling that this thing is important. So just trust me.
Do I recognize who that is?
No, I don't think you ever met him.
Not in the 17 years I've been embraced here?
No, I don't think you ever met him.
Oh,
no.
alright.
Jojo never made the introduction.
Nope.
No, she
No.
didn't. And you all head upstairs towards and into Clayton's office.
It would probably be during the elevator ride that he remembers he had a notification on his phone that went off.
Probably checking his phone and seeing that the notification is there. And yeah, Clayton.
Mhm.
It's a text message from the hospital. And as you open it, your wife has passed away earlier today. Your ex-wife, that is. Cardiac arrest. Died of a heart attack.
Closes his phone. Remains composed as much as he can right now.
I'm actually gonna have you make a composure subterfuge.
Great.
You've been through enough this evening that this actually needs to be tested.
Yeah. Composed.
Because you're not okay.
I'm not okay. I haven't been okay for weeks. I haven't been okay for days.
No, you haven't.
Did tell Valentina that he was at his wit's end.
A little further than his wits, it seems.
Oh, that's decent.
3.
I want to see if I notice because
Yeah, this will be a wits insight.
I'm just curious.
Same.
I'm not getting it, but I'll try it.
I'm gonna rouse for it because why not?
I'm too busy holding a body. I don't even.
You don't even pick
You've
up
got
on
your
it.
story. You've got your story to tell.
I got my story to tell. I'm just sitting here with a corpse.
Lucy, Judge, you know something is wrong, but you can't quite Clayton is not doing okay, but you don't really know what it is necessarily. Skye.
Yep, Skye's noticed that something's off.
This seems like the kind of facade that someone puts up when they've just received bad news after bad news after bad news, and they're just trying to look like they're holding it together.
She's not gonna say anything. She's not gonna call him out on it. But she is going to reach over and just kind of set a hand on his shoulder, giving it a squeeze.
He doesn't say anything. He just puts the phone back in a pocket.
Lucy's
Ashton
going.
just-
Oh, sorry.
Go on.
No, go ahead.
No, you go.
Fuck you. I say go.
Alright,
I'm
all
using
right,
seniority.
All right, Ashton is just sort of like awkwardly bobbing along with the elevator music.
Yeah, it's a Muzak version of "Toxic" by Britney Spears.
Oh.
No.
You don't know who picked it.
Cause the taste of your lips are marvelous. Oh, I know this song.
And it's like slow and kind of swingy and stylish. Such an incongruence, Clayton. You can feel the incongruence between how you feel and this song in your bones.
Not to mention he's an old man, so
I'm an old man too.
no. So on that note, then Lucy's
Yeah.
just going to look over at Ashton. Aren't you supposed to be like the oldest one of us? How is carrying that through the front door a good idea? I thought you had more sense.
You not his eyes are open. If anything, he looks like he's drunk, and we're just taking him to safety.
Or you're kidnapping someone. There's questions.
Kid-
Secrecy.
I mean,
I'm going to have you look at my spindly arms and my spindly spine and my spindly body. Do I look like I am capable of kidnapping anyone?
I mean, people being kidnapped usually scream, yell, make a commotion. He's kind of just.
Unless they're limp and
I guess
drugged.
I want
Oh,
What
wait.
does he look like?
To be fair,
Wait, you've never had to worry about being drugged, carried away.
to be
I've
fair,
been
those at the front door also know to not ask questions.
I'm not worried about them. I'm about the assholes outside. And Lucy's just going to like.
I can barely lift a body. This is.
Gee, if only you could like maybe call one of us and ask for help.
No, I was
Hey, hang
too
on, wait,
busy
wait.
dealing with a tornado of souls. I'm sorry.
You also had Judge with you. Why isn't he carrying it if you can barely lift it?
Oh, well, that's another part of the story
Let's get
that
in
you're
the-
going to have to sit down.
Let's get in the office first before we discuss this
Lucy's
any further.
Lucy's literally turned around and banging her head on the wall of the elevator in frustration.
Again, it's just part of the story. We just have to be patient, and then I can explain.
Yes,
Mm.
in the office where no one can hear us.
Screaming.
And
Lucy's going to
Yep,
look over at Valentina and Clayton, and you two are going to tell me why you.
Again, in the office.
No.
And so Clayton leans up against the back of the back of the elevator to make sure that they get to the office floor, and doesn't say a word until they exit.
Yep. And you do. You get there and you all exit the elevator. Ashton carrying a body.
I'll just slump it onto like. Is there? I'm assuming there's a couch in this room.
It's a big office.
There is.
I just sort of let him down onto the couch.
All right, who wants to play show and tell first?
Pardon me for a moment.
Skye's.
I do need to make a
Skye's-
phone call, and he's gonna go
Yeah.
back to the elevator.
As like we're getting out, Lucy's literally going to walk over to Ashton and grab the guy by like the back of his pants and
I've
put him
already-
over her shoulder.
I've already got him on the couch. I just said I put him
Oh.
on the couch. Yeah.
Sorry, someone came in and talked to me. I thought we were just arriving.
No. You got into the office, and Clayton
Yeah.
is excusing himself because he needs to make a phone call.
Yeah, and I've put him on the couch, gently onto the couch.
So, we'll quickly deal with that phone call first, and then we'll move into what you guys are doing whilst he's on the phone. Because the rest of you have some things. Let's start with... So, Clayton, who are you calling?
Calling the hospital first, just to confirm.
Yep. And the confirmation would go exactly how you think it would. You get patched through to a doctor who will basically tell you exactly what went down. She was fine, but her heart started giving troubles. They tried to resuscitate her multiple times. Her heart just failed. It was already not healthy, but there's a distinct failure of the heart. Like one of the valves collapsed.
Has her husband been notified?
Yes, we've notified everyone who we had on file.
Alright. Thank you. And he hangs up the phone and immediately goes to call his daughter.
It rings out voicemail.
I just heard Millie. Call me. And he hangs it up. Goes back out.
And you re-enter the... So that wouldn't have taken very long, so we'll just... As you re-enter,
Putting his phone
Ashton, you were saying something about... Ashton, you were saying something about show and tell.
Yes, hello. I guess I will start, given that I have brought a body into the room with us. We, with the help of a member of the Giovanni, discovered the tear in the void. Now we also discovered a man sort of controlling this tear through a rod in the ground, and that rod will become very important momentarily. We were looking around, and he paralyzed us, so he's got some sort of supernatural abilities. I tried to use some of my shadows to catch him off guard and to suffocate him before things got too iffy too quick. When we were met by a very large man in a coat who then proceeded to consume this man in front of us. Apparently, sorry,
It was King.
go. King.
That very large individual was King from Spot.
He informed us that this individual worked with, I guess, the person who is influencing both them and whatever this group was that this individual was from. Most likely, we can assume, given previous talks, that this individual is this child of Baal. This is just my toss a hat guess. we agreed to part ways given that mutual enemies had ceased. I tried to pick up the rod and quickly realized that it harbored. How many souls would you say? I could probably guesstimate how many souls were attached to that thing.
On the order of a few thousand.
A few thousand souls. Normally a feather gives off a faint glow. This was like looking into the sun. Realized quickly that this rod was what anchored this tear into the void. I would have brought it with me if it hadn't have caused most likely an apocalypse if I, were to bring it anywhere else. It was sort of holding everything in place. I used the spirits to break through the strange black crystal that felt cold to the touch. Out popped this man, encased in said crystals. I figured he would be a person of interest, so I brought him along.
Judge brings out a piece of crystal.
And Judge is seemingly ascended and became an angel. Show them.
What?
I'm sorry, he what?
I wouldn't put ascension as the key word there, but okay.
You
Judge
have
will end up-
fucking wings.
Judge ends up
Well,
taking off his coat.
and
Yeah.
out would unfurl those wings from the bottom part of his back, and they're covered in eyes.
The rod, while I was fine, seemed to have changed him in a way.
Very much so. My senses are also heightened, and the entire conversation in the elevator was quite annoying. Being completely honest, everything is so loud.
It's not your hearing, it's just your sight.
Ah,
And as we
okay.
were
That's a little bit-
leaving, I felt a jolt of unfortunate feelings. I don't know how to describe it other than pure doom as we
Ah,
left.
yeah. And Judge will kind of turn to stare at the this individual. Does he have a pulse
He does
or
not.
no?
No.
He does not. Okay. I would like to proceed to try to do something.
Okay.
I would like to try and do.
I'm gonna heal him.
I don't know if I can heal. Well, I was about to say I can't heal a dead person, but I heal fucking Kindred. I'd like to try Scry the Soul.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sure. You may try Scry the Soul.
Is that wits discipline?
It's intelligence discipline.
Intelligence discipline. Even better. Does my heightened senses help?
No. No, it doesn't.
Son of a bitch. Oh well. And I'm at 1 hunger, so I'm roused to help this. Wait, no. I need to rouse to do Scry the Soul, I think. Yeah. Never
You
mind.
do. One rouse check. You're not willing to push it? I know
No,
you're
you know,
gonna do it.
no fucking, I'll push it. I'll push it if I can.
Oh, glory to the house rules.
I get hungry by 1. I'm still fine. Okay. Da-da-da-da, where the fuck are you? Oh dear God.
You gonna crit fish that?
Fuck yeah.
Got 3 dice to reroll as well.
Yeah.
Hit it. Aw.
That's
So
still
close.
7. All right, so you get 3 questions about the target's aura and psyche.
Okay. Aura and psyche. Does this individual give off an aura of a kindred?
Yes. Kindred.
Okay. 2 questions. Ooh. Psyche.
Ask the sect. What? Sorry.
Can't ask for that.
Oh, can't? Okay. I figured that'd go
I
into
wish I
psyche.
could ask for that. Can I get his name?
No, you can't get that either.
Son of a bitch. Psyche.
So, like,
Is
it's very much like
the-
how they feel, resonances, under the influence of magic, things like that.
What the fuck is he under the influence of?
He is under the influence of magic, yes.
Okay. Last question. Yeah. God, this is a tough one. Psyche. You wouldn't be able to tell me if this is like specifically being torpored, can you?
No, I can tell you that. That'd be part of his aura, actually. Like based on emotional state, because you can't feel well in torpor normally. And the lack of emotional, the lack of emotional state would tell you that yes, he is currently in torpor.
Okay. And Judge kind of squints for a moment, then kind of stands up straighter. Okay, so I got a bit of information. 1, he is kindred. 2, he's under some sort of fucking magic. I'm not too sure what, but he is sadly in torpor currently.
Is there a way to tell if the magic is causing the torpor?
No, doesn't look like it. Just from the connection of what you could build, no.
ST.
Yahoy Minoy.
Can I pop premonition right quick?
I was gonna have you do that later anyway, but yeah, sure, you can pop it. You can pop it yourself. That's fine.
I mean, if you're gonna pop it for me, maybe I should. I don't want to pop the cherry too quick, you know.
No.
Okay. You want me to poppy?
If you want to pop and look for, if you want to pop and look for something,
specifically about him, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So success. I will rouse to push it.
It's resolve all specs.
Will you allow me to push us further like you did the Scry the Soul?
Yes.
I get hungrier, but that is fine. Solve discipline +2. Oh, well, fate said yes.
That's 6. You want to try and push one more?
No, because I'm pretty low on willpower right now.
Okay. Ashton.
Yep.
You focus on this man and you get flashes. You travel back to disembodied and floating above the scene, watching it as if a third party. The entrance to the caverns that you were in earlier this evening. The figure on the couch, seemingly talking to another figure, clearly Nosferatu, with a sphinx cat-like look and a snaggletooth. It cuts to him fighting. He seems to be fighting, if I remember correctly, he went up against Wendigo, Nova, and Zeke. You see a short. He seems to be and he was murdered by fire, if I remember correctly. So you see this exchange of Molotov cocktails between a rather short woman that you recognize as the former Scourge Wendigo, a rather tall built woman, and a spindly man who seems to control shadows. It then cuts further to him suspended in crystal. Tall woman with 3 blazing red eyes with black sclera and a cascade of white hair. Another tall woman wearing red spectacles with long black hair. And the mage you saw eaten by King this evening, looking over him, suspended in the crystal. Well, we'll leave that there. There's your premonition.
His eyes roll back into his head as he holds on to the couch with an arm.
Oh. That's interesting. Does anyone here know a Nosferatu with Sphinx-like features?
Do I?
You can make me an intelligence politics. Clayton, you don't need to. You know.
Oh, you're...
Oh, so you want me to make an intelligence check?
Just gonna
Yes.
lie to me.
Okay, well, Clayton is gonna lie to me.
No,
which is
Well,
no, he hasn't
wouldn't
said
you?
anything. I
great.
said
Didn't say anything.
as a note that no was to Gavin, not to
Okay.
anyone else.
Okay. Okay.
He hasn't said anything
Yeah. Lucy, you are actually somewhat aware of this because you've spoken to people very recently regarding this person's failures of the clan.
Oh, is fucking um.
It's Jojo. Jophiel Jojo Laverne.
Oh, this is the person that passed away.
Yep.
The one who was killed. Yes.
Yes, I know who that is. What about him?
It seems like this individual spoke with our corporate friend, and then he points to the guy on the couch, was then attacked with Molotovs by the former Scourge and a spindly fellow and another shorter individual. And then I saw him much later encased in crystals with a woman with long white hair and 3 burning red irises, a taller woman with black hair and burning red irises, and you said what? And the mage.
The mage that you saw this evening, the one that got eaten by King.
And the individual that King had consumed was also there, staring at the crystals. So whoever this is rather important, I have a feeling.
Clayton, you can make me an intelligence politics.
yet. That would be a
Because these
Camarilla
descriptions
politics?
founding. Yeah, no. Doesn't have to do with Camarilla politics.
I will spend willpower.
That's 2. Okay.
No, he's a little distracted
That's 2.
at the moment.
He is, however, you know that's Jojo, and
For sure.
the former Scourge Wendigo being involved, and someone else who you could tell by the description refers to Nova.
Do I remember them ever telling me about having met someone in the sewer
Yes,
or something?
someone. Jojo, no, but you do remember Nova and Wendigo telling you about the fact that they did fight a member of the former Prince of Sydney Sarkeesian's invading force.
Aha. So that's who that is.
But they said he was dead, like dead, like ashed dead.
Right. Weird they didn't confirm that. He says a little under his breath.
So, do we know if this guy is a friend or a foe? Because I kind of want to either remove his arms or tie him up.
I would not. Hopefully, I would not advise such drastic measures, as it does seem like he is still torpid. Him being in this state is probably the best way we could have him at the current moment, although I am curious about the individuals with the mage who are staring at him. I wonder who they are. Perhaps they're responsible for his crystallized state, as I do not think that Molotovs would be able to crystallize someone unless they're putting different things in Molotovs nowadays.
Well, I'm going to have to disagree with you, sir. Just because he's torpor does not mean he's not a threat. The problem with torpor is they can come out of it. We don't know how long he's been in this. He could come out at any moment, and if he's an adversary.
Then I would prefer the less violent of the two, please.
Taking off someone's arms doesn't have to be violent.
This man is a potential adversary, yes.
Potential.
He was a member of Sarkazian's court. If I
Oh.
remember correctly. If it is indeed the same man. And Sarkazian is dead. Might not look too fondly on us as a result.
He might know something, though.
Which also means he could potentially be aware of everything we're saying. Torpor isn't always like sleep.
Lucy's going to go to her room and get some things. Namely, a large length of chain and a padlock. And then a pillowcase with some duct tape. And she is going to wrap him up as tightly as she can, lock it, put the pillowcase over his head and tape it so it doesn't come off. And then she's going to go find a closet or something and put him.
We may have to deal with that later.
Yes, and I hope that it doesn't come out to anything too bad. There is, again, the question of the woman with the mage and the other three-eyed individual, it seems. I could tell 3 eyes usually means salubri, right?
Usually.
So
it could mean many other things, but salubri is an option when it's specifically 3.
It seems a salubri and another woman were with the mage. We could maybe assume that that woman is either another one of those hunters, or perhaps is with the Sabbat. Although the salubri being there, if it is a salubri, does bring up some questions. I have never seen crystals such as that, and they were so cold to the touch, like they put him on the ice. Strange.
Are the crystals still cold, or are they like normal temperature now?
He seems to be well, he's not maintaining any kind of body temperature, but he's warming up to like room temp.
The crystals, not the body.
Oh, the crystals are still cold.
Crystals are definitely still cold.
Perhaps we can look over some texts. Let's move away from that. I do not wish to take up the room any longer. For lack of a better term, the two of you look like you've been hit in a collision of some kind.
You motherfucker. I was just about to say something like that. Sorry.
Lucy, you would be returning with the chain and everything at this point to tie up the man on the
Are you
Yeah, Skye this entire time has just been looking over Valentina, trying to see it. Like, obviously the dress is.
The dress is ruined, but she's okay.
Yeah, she's just like, okay,
although,
you've been able to heal since then, but what the fuck?
Although, looking at her, even with the dress being quote-unquote ruined, there is this sense of very brutalist beauty about Valentina in this moment. In fact, you saw her when she had this dress on earlier this evening, and it wasn't destroyed. It kind of looks better on her now? Or maybe she's just wearing it better because the fabric's been like ripped and changed? You're not sure, but
okay.
something about you something about you. This image, the visage in front of you. Haha.
Fuck yourself.
Just it strikes you. It strikes you as a very raw, very brutal, and very sensual beauty that is different from Valentina's normally elegantly refined grace, but still beautiful all the same.
You know, I'd hate to find out what exactly you went through, but
Well, it's
Yeah.
strange that
whatever happened
I
made the dress look a lot better.
strange that you
At
should
least
put
on
it
you.
that way, Mr. Sacks, because that is exactly as it happened.
Oh, you had a collision.
Yes.
Do you?
One of
No, that is rude. Sorry, go on.
one of our adversaries of the hunter variety threw a car at us. Almost exactly that.
I'm sorry, threw a car, as in like they picked it up and they threw it at you.
In so many
Huh.
words. It's more that they accelerated the throttle to such a point that even when they had jumped out of the vehicle, it still had enough momentum to cause a car crash. It's why the black Lexus is not in the garage.
Vi met with a true Deleu. Några fan så att det konfronterar något de fas maja. Med. She's just like, she like flicks her head just completely besides herself.
She's so beside herself, she's not speaking English anymore.
Yeah, she's
I
French
understand
bitching.
what she's saying, but the rest of the class doesn't.
No,
Yeah,
Skye does.
No.
Skye understands.
Yep, we were met with a wolf trap. We were met with a force of nature. Fuck. Is basically what she said.
I would assume Clayton's going to translate for the class.
He is going to translate and elaborate. Kind of chin length hair, a suit. She was exhibiting powers, or at least the kind of power that one such as Lucy, or maybe even a Bruja, would exhibit. As when she confronted us, she insisted that we die.
The moon. The abomination. That makes sense. You came across. You survived.
Barely.
And you're
Uh-oh.
sure this was the lupine?
Unless you know of another sort in the hunter repertoire that would exhibit such kind of brute force, I'm almost positive.
No, potentially be 2 of the 4.
Yes.
Which leads me to believe that this was some sort of coordinated attack. As if more than one of us encountered a hunter. They know our movements. They know where we are. They know who we are. They know we, as a group, are an alliance of sort. She did call us, what was it, leeches, I think? Just a rather...
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Previous experiences with other hunters, if they've called us blank bodies. That seemed a little bit more vicious. Maybe I was reading into it as soon as she attacked Valentina, Miss Visage, I made sure we got a quick getaway. We were out of there before she could attack
Skye's growling.
She certainly had hard enough to prove that she was of no degree human, at the very least.
Yeah, since my theory that she may be the abomination.
Perhaps so. Might very well be.
Either
I'm
way,
rather stricken about it.
either way, they are coordinating. We need to shake things up a little bit in order to be able to be less predictable.
I know exactly how to do it.
That,
Oh.
or we need to be more coordinated ourselves in who we take with us on all accounts, no matter where we go.
I believe Skye had an idea. Let's hear her out.
For starters, you don't have to get me a meeting with the sheriff. Junk is not kindred.
Who is Junk then?
Lupine.
Lupine.
Mm-hmm. Judge, I've got a question for you. Do you have anything on you currently that has just enough silver that I might be able to do some damage if this turns into a fucking fight?
Yes. See, a couple nights ago, me and a buddy made an item. I haven't been able to test it yet, but I think this would do nicely. And Judge ends up reaching into his coat, and he pulls out a sheathed dagger.
Hold on.
Mhm.
You mean to say, Miss Mason, that your contact, whom you were dealing with in order to make more silver weapons, was sending you after a lupine to collect payment from them?
At this point, I'm not sure he even knew this guy was Lupine. If I had known, I would have gone for option B. However, now if it's true that this abomination attacked both you and Miss Visage, and she turns to Ashton, and you said abomination was their word for what this thing is.
Yes.
I might be able to swing us some unlikely allies. I can't guarantee it, but it's possible. Asking for the knife is just in case I do end up having to do something.
That's risky.
Everything we do is risky.
Lupines believe in very, very similar in that vampires are a leech on society as far as they're concerned.
I know. There was one that Lucy and I met on the way to find Jung, who heard us out and pointed us in his direction. So I'm thinking that we might be able.
In half, Miss Mason. I hope you understand that.
I know. That's why I'm not stupid enough to go hunting them if I don't have to. And this isn't really a hunt. This is going to go have a conversation with some sort of backing on me. I'm pretty sure if they find out that there is an abomination in the city, they might be more willing to help us.
Is it possible that your contact might consider that payment enough?
All he said is he wanted payment from Junk. If I can convince Junk using this knowledge now to do payment, then all would be good. At least that's how I'm hoping to swing it.
The Lupines don't follow our sorts of codes. They have their own.
I know they don't. But that's why it's get in there, use this information, and pray like hell they agree to it. Because if abomination is their word, they're not going to like it being in the city. I'm asking you to trust me, Mr. Wellsworth. And if I end up getting hurt in the process, there's no one to blame but myself.
I don't like the idea of you going there alone.
Didn't say I had to go alone. I could take Lucy unless you want her to stay here. In that case, I could take Judge, or I call someone else in for backup. A couple people I know.
I mean, if it comes to it, I could always send my guardian with you. I don't know if wolves are necessarily good with dealing with wraiths, but
There's plenty of possibilities for backup. All I know is that this has now become very, very fucking personal.
we're in a war of attrition, and any sort of push and pull can break it.
I'm gonna have to double time it on that incendiary ammo now.
No one left behind. Miss Mason, I volunteer to go with you.
Are you sure?
I'm quite certain. I'm very fast, you see, and I've already sparred with some sort of monster of that caliber already. I'm certain that I would be able to bounce away with you in my arms should push come to shove.
If you're prepared for it.
Perhaps this is a good point that we should also we should think about going to the mountain and having a conversation with what lies up there, at least giving it a warning of everything happening on down.
Mountain. I suppose the ferry. Is that correct?
Yes, the ferry. I would be. I would feel guilty if I did not warn them of the circumstances that could potentially make their way up. They've supposedly not had too many good experiences with our kind. I seek to change that.
Could a fairy be swayed or influenced by such a monster? This demon?
I don't know if I know that or not.
She's gotta ask. She's like, if we go up there and fucking talk to a fairy, we're not gonna do good. Well, I guess we'll do okay, but I don't know.
I think the idea that such a creature could come up their mountain might make them want to work with us, or at least make them friendly with us. I do believe that the phrase is the enemy of an enemy is my friend, but I'm hoping that we are not enemies with the Fae.
Two potential unlikely allies. Worth a shot.
Go up the mountain with pure intentions, and whoever goes will be fine.
As long as we're not rowdy, that is the history of those who have decided to make their way up. I would not consider myself as the rowdy type, so I think I at least should be fine, although I am not great with my words, so I would require one of you that are better with them.
And this is a conundrum. Mr. Wellsworth,
Mm-hmm. You see that he's
consideration.
distracted with his phone for a moment.
Just raises an eyebrow, but ignores it. Mr. Wellsworth, consideration. I would think it wise that you should go with Miss Mason. You have much better endurance. You could act as a shield in any given scenario, and I trust your ability to protect others fervently. And alongside Miss Lucy, you had been near there previously with Miss Mason. I trust that your strength and powers are within a means to handle such a creature. At least part.
I can try. Do you have any silver jewelry?
I do. Do you have any allergies?
No.
Very good. And she'll actually take off like a couple pieces on her person actively.
A necklace, a couple of rings, a bracelet.
Yeah.
She's going to put the rings on the fingers of her left hand and basically take the necklace and just wrap it around her fist. And then put that hand in a pocket.
Alright.
I'm sorry if I damaged this.
Oh, it's
but
quite
it's a
all
last
right.
resort.
It's quite all right, honey. The only thing that's truly expensive on there is the diamonds. And those will just be just fine.
Alright, same rules as last time then.
Now, Mr. Sacks,
Yes.
I would think it wise that I go with you in your adventure to the mountain. I haven't gone hiking in quite some time. This will be quite the venture. And, Mr. Cross.
Yes.
Would you be available to join us?
I would be available, but I'd rather get started on the ammunition.
She folds her arms in front of her chest. She just pins you with a stare.
I mean, I can put it off.
Perfectly. It would only be for a short amount of time, one night. And more importantly, I sense we will need your backup. You are, for all intents and purposes, a seer. You understand reality.
Those wings, though, are going to be a problem. You are a master trainer
statement.
wearing them.
Oh, no.
Well,
they're a fashion statement.
They
flutter.
They are. They are a indication of the supernatural if they move.
Now, that's not inherently true. I believe Comic-Con is coming around within the next 2 weeks, so.
I mean, I have met some pretty strange cosplayers.
The models have not stopped talking about it.
If you think you can pass it off, then I won't consider it a problem, but we must keep that to a minimum.
I have
Do you-
it under control.
Do you have an alternative? Do you have a way to get rid of them?
It's called a jacket. Very long
mean,
one.
We could just cut them off.
That
I'd
would probably
rather
be painful.
you didn't. I can heal such afflictions. I just don't rather not waste the blood currently.
Yes, let's not do something he is unwilling to do himself. So let's just go with the jacket for now.
Drop by my office tonight. I have just the thing.
Very well.
I think I feel safer, or at least better, knowing that Judge and Ashton will be with you. So
I can't defend her with the remainder of my experience from on seas. I definitely have something that can.
Oh,
that's
that
what I was
reminds me.
referring to.
Yeah, do make sure that she's alright.
Skye,
Yeah.
do be careful with the dagger. Only use the canister when you absolutely need to.
Canister.
Yes. You see, in the hilt of the dagger, there's a canister. If you're good with where you place your stab, you can cause pretty grievous damage.
Noted. All right, don't use canister right away. Got it. It
If
will
you
come
do
in
need,
handy if I have to go in for a kill.
if you do need backup canisters, I do have some on me just in case.
Wait,
Sure, why not?
Are we performing an arms deal?
Yes, we are doing an arms deal right in front of you.
Oh.
The only thing is, he's not getting paid for this.
I would like that back afterwards. I don't mind making you one yourself if you prefer the weapon.
Well, we'll see how it holds up then.
Do tell me of the
Provided,
results.
All of this is at
provided
the
it
last
has to be
resort.
used.
Skye,
Yeah.
I know you wanted to try to fight him alone, but since I have silver, I can probably beat him up really good. And that thing will kill him, and we're only supposed to kill him if he doesn't want to pay.
Correction.
Conversation first. Let me
Canister.
try the initial damage, and if I have to call you in for backup, I'll call you in for backup. That's how this is probably going to have to be played out.
Necessity.
If you want to do it that way.
I want to try it that way. It just seems like the smarter move. No need to get hurt if we don't have to. I just hope he's willing to listen.
He is hoping.
Speaking of listening, I normally wouldn't put these feelers out there, but I am a man of faith, and I would be remiss that if any of you were to need to seek advice or counsel with me, or to confess, know that I am within your services to do so. That is my duty as a man of the cloth.
You know what? I'll take you up on that.
He'll raise a brow, but not having not really expected anyone to actually do so, but he'll nod. All right, you name the time and the place, and we can do it.
Much appreciated, Mr. Sacks. We will find a moment soon. Preferably, perhaps tonight.
Of course. And perhaps I shall prepare my abode for visitors.
In the meantime, I'm going to have Allison make sure we shore up the security and defenses of this place, as this is built to be our safe haven. As I said, the hunters know our movements. It's likely they know of our other safety nets.
Oh, joy.
So, I'm going to make a request. It's not a command, but I'm going to make a request that we all stay here for the next few nights. Into morning, that is.
Problem with that.
What problem, Mr. Cross?
If I am going to make such ammunitions and weapons that are required, I will need my shop to do so.
I didn't say that you had to spend all of your time here, just that you spend your day sleep here. I would rather we all be safe.
And my thing from before about no one going anywhere without a combatant with them, that definitely is going to happen from now on.
Yeah.
Well, unless one of you would like to look after a couple hundred spirits, I have to decline.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Your things will be fine where you left them. Nobody can care of them if you're dead.
And if I die, then I suppose I have someone else to look after them.
Well, if you're going back to your haven, then one of us combatants is going with you.
If you wish to sleep in a place where you will be haunted in your nights, your days, that is up to you.
If you think haunting is the worst place that I have slept, I'm a Nosferatu.
There's a difference between the haunts that you are and the hauntings of ghosts and wraiths.
At least ghosts and wraiths don't smell.
But they can harm you.
Ashton, just take the help. You have a volunteer. Technically, you have two. It will be fine.
I will warn you, if you want to accompany me to my home. One of the spirits is very violent. With that information, what you will.
I think with those discussions and the time, because I'm looking at the time, people will need to go to sleep sooner rather than later. That we're going to leave that there for the moment. And cut to a different scene that I will prepare right now. And I need one more token. Here we go. We cut now to a meeting place. With a certain someone sitting at the head of a table, drumming her fingers against it. Looking down at her arm, which seems nicked and slightly twisted with disdain. Stupid bitch. Why? This has already been exhausting enough. Now the bloodsuckers can fight back too. Can't even die right. There is a second that joins her rather quickly, having heard her murmurings. Whoa, Chica, you gotta chill. Like, I get you don't like them, but come on. Can't be that bad. Or you're just as bad as they are. Exact same fucking thing, and if I had my way, I'd be ripping you apart right now. Ugh. Get over yourself. We're on the same side. Stop being so fuck-ass mad at everything, Yunha. Seriously. It's just not a good look. I knew we never should have taken your project, dumbass, under our... That's enough. There are 3 more that will enter the scene. The tall woman with the spectacles will be the one to speak. I didn't bring you together so that you could complain. I brought you together so that we could get work done. Yeah, whatever. Just... Fine. Do you actually have any plans that you're gonna let us in on this time? Or are we just gonna be left there to wander? The blonde one will speak up. The blonde man will speak up now. Oh, there are certainly plans. These vampires are a lot slipperier than I first expected. The other man will speak. Oh, you've got that right. Oh, yeah! Didn't you die? Thank you for reminding me about how I was devoured rather promptly. Thank you. Wasn't painful at all. Hey, don't mention it. Enough. I didn't want us to do this now, but we're moving to phase 2. Here are your orders. And that's where we're going to leave the session.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm right to shore up our defenses. I'm right to shore up our defenses.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Yes, Miwa.
Goddamn.
Jesus Christ.
So, we've got some stuff to do first. Before we can get into the nice things, we've got some bad things to do.
Mm-hmm.
We have stains.
We have
I'm
stains to resolve.
Probably gonna lose humanity today.
Valentina and Ashton, you both have 1 each. Clayton, you have 4.
Yeah.
Can I get remorse rolls from you, please?
Yep.
So I don't mean to be nitpicky a bit, but because there was a human being dragged against their will and Ashton and Cross didn't do anything about it, are they not
They
taking things
didn't.
for that?
They didn't see that.
Oh.
It was after they left.
After they left. Okay.
They only felt the results of what happened. If they
Ah,
were there, oh yeah, no, most fucking certainly. If they
I
did
thought
nothing,
they
there would
saw
be
it. That's
many
why you
stains.
mentioned it. So
No,
No, we
I
just
mentioned it
felt
because it was in the same place and they felt the results, but it was after they'd left.
50-50 shot.
I
Oh!
got it.
Oh, thank God.
I didn't lose humanity.
I didn't either, but why am I surprised? I haven't lost humanity once yet.
Don't jinx it.
I had 4
Ashton-
stains and I didn't lose. I was on 1 dice.
Ashton, you managed to keep hold of the piece of your soul that the abyss threatened to take away from you. Valentina, you did what had to be done. But you feel awful about the fact that you had to go so far to do it. It was justified. But even if you were justified, there's still remorse to be felt. You do not lose humanity. Clayton, you are distraught. Racked with guilt. There are so many things now that you will never get to say. So many things you'll never get to do. Such is the nature of life and its fleetingness. Its ephemerality. And you hold on to that humanity of yours. Now,
That isn't to say that he's going to be very distracted for many nights.
oh yeah.
That's okay. Skye has a way to at least get him to calm down a little bit more just for this little job.
Now we have experience.
As I said,
Everyone gets
Clayton
2
said
for
his
showing up,
defense.
and if you met your desire, you get another 2.
Would you consider my desire to have been met, considering the prep?
Let me check what your desire is, and I will see. Yes.
Yay.
Yes, I will say that is fulfilled.
Thank you.
Probably something on Clayton's high priority list is to get back in touch and actually see his daughter.
It's not like
You're whispering, and I didn't catch any of that.
because it's not like you're gonna be able to go to the funeral.
No, that's gonna be held
gonna be during the
day.
day.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Now, we have our different voting categories. We have plot pusher, the best scene, the best line, the audience vote, so make sure you get your votes in audience, And finally, and certainly not leastly, we have my MVP pick, who will get an additional XP. So, while our dear audience votes, who pushed the plot today?
For once, I'm throwing my hat in there. Setting up to potentially bring the lupine in.
One vote, Skye.
Personal plot?
Most certainly. One vote,
plot?
Clayton.
Because he's mad and he's sad at the same time.
Yeah, I'll give it to Clayton because that one singular plot is still revolving.
I'll give it to Skye.
CJ says Valentina. Yeah.
Okay.
I could be a jackass.
Yes, this is how I'm counting it. Shut up.
Damn. Damn. Skye or Clayton? You know what? My vote goes to Clayton. Clayton is going through a lot of fucking shit.
He is. He's going through a lot. He's at his wit's end. Like, nearly at the very top of what he could actually handle right now.
Clayton, you get the 2 XP for Plot Pusher.
Wow. Thanks, guys.
Who
You
had-
really like me.
Who had the best scene?
Valentina.
Valentina, yeah.
Valentina.
I'll give H out to myself for throwing a tornado of fucking souls at a fucking thing of crystals.
That was
pretty cool.
Cost you a stain.
It did.
Valentina, however, pulled one hell of a fucking power move.
It did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
terrible
She's
person.
essentially trying to make Clayton her bitch.
Wait,
Look,
Clayton's already her bitch.
Spectre broke
Crying.
lethality with that move. What
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck?
why I said it. That's why I said I'm going to give it to Valentina.
I believe
I
that's
agree.
Yeah.
all for Valentina's. So Valentina, you get the best scene.
I give my honorable mention to Ashton. Thank you.
Who had the best line?
Valentina. The goddamn leftovers quote to Ashton.
That's crazy.
That was that was pretty like dark and funny.
It was.
So we got one for Valentina for it's like Ashton, don't bring your leftovers in with you. And
Ashton got
and Lucy for you don't have fucking wings, do you?
Little does she know, he unfurls some wings. Yep. And Ashton, you won the audience's favorite.
Derek gave me 4,000 points. Oh my god. Okay.
Yup.
All right.
He spent 4,000 channel points
Yeah,
to make it happen.
people were trying to keep it even between Ashton and Clayton.
I'll take it. Thank you.
We love those battles.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Lucy. My vote is to Lucy.
2 to Lucy.
Yeah, Lucy.
3 to
Lucy.
Lucy. 4 to Lucy.
Yep.
Alright, Lucy, you do get the 2 XP for the best line. For basically calling Judge a chicken.
I will honorable mention myself and be like, Valentina, how dare you?
Right.
Yeah. No, I definitely will give that an honorable mention. Now, finally, and certainly not leastly, I'm gonna give my MVP for the night. Now, you all did absolutely wonderfully this session. But there's one person who really shot above the rest today, and that's Valentina. You made a
Oh,
deal
no.
with the devil, but good fucking lord!
Yeah, that was a very steep cost. Your council is
I'm
no
s-
longer
Not even-
no
not- not even
longer
because-
has a
not even because-
touchstone to
Not even because of that. No, it was everything else.
that too. But Clayton no longer has a touchstone as a result of that devil's bargain.
That is very true.
He's gonna have to make
You lost
sure
a touch-
that conviction sticks with his daughter, and that
Yeah,
takes
'cause
priority
you're-
over everything right now.
Yeah, because you, my friend, are on the clock to do that.
Yep, he's got to do that quick.
God damn.
Which means you will probably have to prioritize it over other things.
Yes, he's probably gonna.
Long
He's gonna be
standing
watching his phone,
implications.
making sure that his daughter actually calls him at some point.
Yeah. No, she will.
But he's
Don't worry,
he's
don't you
definitely
worry
gonna
about
be distracted to
I'll note that down.
answer his
I'll
phone
note
as soon
that
as
down.
it rings.
That happened. Technically, that also happened. So I'll that down. That will be a later. Okay. That's all the XP given out. Do we have any expenditures?
I have
Yeah.
10. I think I need to shore up some more things at the tower.
Perhaps. Would you let me take an occult specialty in demons?
No.
Ah, fuck. Can't
Good
hurt a
try.
guy for trying. Can't hurt a guy for trying.
Yeah, can't hurt to ask.
No. That's either an occult specialty, which will give me my 5th one, or I might save it for something else.
I know what I want immediately. I'm getting Dex 4.
Yay.
Dexterity
that.
4.
I'm also buying Auspex 1.
Ooh, big spender.
Damn.
Okay.
For
And
oh, go ahead.
given circumstances, I'm going to take a weird one. I want Sense the Unseen.
Yep. Okay.
She is around these two fucking these two oracles, and she's like, I don't know what the fuck you are all talking about.
Clayton doesn't have a first thought about any of that. He doesn't have a first thought about how any of that works, but he knows that he's worked with Malkavians before, and they tend to be. It's hit or miss, but he trusts.
You know what? I'm going to
variation
go
of
off
that.
my plan a little bit, and I'm going to take the first thought in persuasion, if you'd let me.
Yeah. I'll
Because
let you
I
take that.
know what's likely coming up, and I'm going to need that shit.
So, what I want to spend some experience on is Coterie Portalon.
Portalon, yes.
For the
You can do that.
tower and the surrounding area.
Yep.
How much would you allow?
What is it at right now?
0.
Well, technically it's just a haven, but if you actually wanted to turn it into an actual domain, which
Yeah.
with your power and influence you could.
Yeah.
I would let you take three dots off the
Off rip.
bat,
Okay.
but you'll also need to pick up a dotted chase to actually say that it's got size.
Okay. I am 2 experience short on providing chase if somebody wants to go in on it.
I can toss in a single XP to help that, but
Okay.
someone else would have to hop in.
I'm down to pop the other.
Okay.
Okay.
So 1 dot chase, 3
we go.
dots Portalon is our coterie stats now for the
Yes,
tower and its
and-
surrounding area.
Yeah, and its immediate surrounds. which is fine because it's in the larger domain that you're in belongs to Selena. So, and she's not going to have an issue with you doing that.
Fantastic. I would have a problem with her if she did. As if I don't already
You
have
have problems with her anyway.
Look, she possessed my ghoul and essentially told me you're walking on thin ice, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you were getting uppity at her vassal for no reason. At least what she considers to be no reason. But that's a thing that we can discuss offline.
Yeah.
For now, I think that is all from us here in the River City. Do be sure to stay tuned for what's coming next on the CoffeeCatPresents channel. We have San Antonio by Night Blood Gambit on Wednesdays, and of course, the next episode of Brisbane by Night Hellfire here next week on Saturday evening.
Yes, and I do apologize for everyone here on Twitch who's been watching this whole time because we did have some frame drops earlier in the stream. But if you want to catch the whole VOD, it will be up on YouTube next week. I will see if I can upload an actual VOD here to Twitch and delete the partial ones. So just be on the lookout for that. Because I don't want you guys to miss out on what it is that we you may have missed while everybody was chatting. So, but yeah, keep an eye out on YouTube for watching the whole VOD, or here on Twitch. But I suppose after all that's said and done, we can say goodnight, everybody.
Yes, we can. From the River City, say goodnight, everyone.
Night.
Night.
Au revoir.
Good night, my children. May we see each other again.